Her name's Elisa. If you've never met her, her name's Elisa. This Tuesday morning, she woke up with some pep in her step and decided to trot downtown the Manhattan streets to the final morning yoga class of the day. Unfortunately, a chunk of that energy was diminished while sprinting up the 4-flight walk up to the studio. Nonetheless, she persevered.
Hi, you guys. I've been doing this thing where I start the vlogs on Tuesday because Mondays really are Sundays to me. So it's Tuesday, aka Monday. I did hot yoga and now we're going on a run around Central Park.
Unsure if it was the pre-spring weather or riding her birthday high, she got active to release endorphins. Chapter 2. Tuesday evening. Elisa had plans to meet with a close friend for dinner before an event, but completely missed this event. Still gulping up the warmer weather, she strutted down the sidewalks of Flatiron like the city was hers. Bestie was running a little behind, so she ordered some miso soup before the verbal tea. The Mars sign, I'm not even gonna lie, I am so not fucking with it, but he does have a lot of Earth placements. That'll keep him around, Elisa said. Yeah, Dominique chuckled, and I need to subtly ask him for his birth time. Have you done that before? Elisa asked curiously. I don't know, girl. Subtle really isn't my thing. I'm a Sag. I'm gonna just ask, Dominique said confidently. That's where I found the most success. There's no time to beat around the bush, which is why I really fuck with the fire signs. But there have been a few others that I have a soft spot for. A couple of air signs, even a Scorpio. But that was once, and it'll never happen again. From Flatiron, they headed down to Tribeca to the creator event that brought them into each other's lives. One thing about those creator events, you might see anything, like a cat on someone's shoulder or a performance, which is the best part.
I don't know why, but I couldn't fight. Ooh, yeah. Cause honesty gives security, yeah. And security is what I need.
Chapter 3. Wednesday morning.
Shit.
Exhausted Elisa started her day with getting groceries because nothing cheers her up like a market. She didn't do much that day until she taught her spin class in the evening, but that's okay. She needed some rest. Thursday morning started similarly to Tuesday, only this day was a Pisces new moon, and as a Pisces stellium, Elisa felt connected. She headed to her favorite hot yoga studio on the west side, which is one of the hottest studios she's been to in the city, to bring in the new energy and bind her mind, body, and soul. She loves the detox she gets from the heat.
I'm drenched.
She decided to stay on the west side a little longer to explore an area she doesn't see too often. Shortly after, she stumbled into a bookstore, which was perfect because she is currently doing research for a new project. Just like that, it was Friday, and she was getting hyped to teach another spin class. I made my bed today? Then it was Saturday. She decided to start the morning off slow as she was participating in Ramadan for the first time ever.
So it is March 1st, the first day of Ramadan, and my first day of doing Ramadan ever. I have been drinking water. I think that's okay. It's my version of it, not version. Fuck. I do not mean to appropriate. Fuck. Shit. So I'm starting the day with a nice long walk with Zoe because she's deciding not to eat because she hasn't been having enough outside time. And we're at our favorite Central Park, so montage here.
Chapter 4. Saturday night. Elisa and friends headed to Nomad Tea Parlor for dinner, and another Pisces celebration. Elisa had a little more energy because her cycle started 1 hour before the fast broke, and she ate everything in sight. She started dinner with a nice don don noodle. Many of the meals were made to share, but she was the only non-meat eater and very selfish with her food.
She said she had to look away.
Slurping and cackling, they had a great time. She couldn't resist the scallion pancakes, and she certainly couldn't share them either. The waiter then brought a celebratory yin yang ice cream. That was shared. Promptly, they wobbled back home. Saturday night ended with a phenomenal chocolate chip Biscoff Hershey's white chocolate cookie cake. The next morning, Metro performers hopped on Elisa's train car. Not everyone was happy about this. But Elisa was just fine. She galloped on to brunch with a bunch of friends. They sipped drinks and indulged in pankizza.
Not the french fries.
That means pancake pizza.
Oh no. Like, let's show it to them. Happy birthday to Valeria.
The ex-Brooklynite heads back home to Manhattan. One thing about Elisa, she will eat out. In fact, it's one of her favorite activities, especially during a lunch special. So, she started the week off doing just that. The kale Caesar salad is one that she frequents, and is one of those meals that's forced her to drop the vegan label and now identify as a plant-based baddie. This, however, was the vegan pesto pasta, but she added cheese. She then headed to her second favorite activity. Her period made her crave a nice at-home tomato basil soup, or maybe it was the Italian food she had hours before. To this day, it's still an unknown. Either way, it was exactly what she needed to kickstart her week and induce that Tuesday morning pep in her step.